Hey everyone, Jason with Heap a Jeep. Today working on the 1990. The other day when I was test driving it, I noticed a big clunk between going from reverse to drive and then drive to reverse. Generally, that's a bad U-joint. Could be something wrong in the differential or the transfer case or something, but generally it's a U-joint, and since it was only in two-wheel drive, it's most likely got to be one of the U-joints in the back. So we're going to crawl under there, see if we can figure it out, and then maybe change them up. Before we get to that, if you'd please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you out. So after you get underneath the Jeep, all you have to do is grab the drive shaft, and first thing to do is give it a twist and see if something's bad. And I don't know if, let me try and get a better angle, and you can see that U-joint is definitely bad. So you can see that U-joint is absolute toast. So before I start trying to get the drive shaft off, I'm just going to take my screwdriver and score one side where it matches up with the yoke, and then score the yoke as well. So that way I have an idea which way it went back in when we get to it. On this one, the 1990, these are 8mm bolts holding these straps on. I went ahead and bought new straps. These are probably alright, but better safe than sorry, and they were only a couple bucks. Then we've got to get the ones that are up top here. I'm just going to take a big screwdriver and see if we can pop it off of here. On the video I did for the 96, the slip yoke was quite a bit different. And this one looks like the actual seal to the transfer case is right here. So I'm guessing when I pull this drive shaft out of here, I'm going to lose a little transmission fluid from the transfer case. So if you're working on one with a slip yoke like this, you might want to have a catch pan underneath it. Just a little drip, nothing too major. So then each place the U-joint is attached, you're going to see these clips on the outside of these, and generally a pair of needle nose and maybe a flathead screwdriver will get them out of there. You don't have to worry about treating them nice. New ones come with the new U-joints, but you definitely got to get them out because this is what holds your U-joints in. So I'm going to replace both U-joints. This is the only bad one here. The other one seems okay, but I'm still going to go ahead and do both while I have it out. So let me get the rest of these clips out, and then we'll get to figuring out how to get the U-joints out. So the last time I did a video on U-joints, I took the U-joint, put it in the vise, slammed on the ear, or took the axle, slammed on the ear of the axle here, and drove the caps up. Someone suggested in one of the videos, someone who knows a lot more about auto mechanics than I do, why not try, if you don't have a press, why not try putting a big socket on the bottom that'll let the cap fall through, and then just take an old socket that you don't care about, put that on there like that, put the old socket up top, and just drive it down through. I figured, what the heck, might as well try. My workbench was a little jumpy there, so I'm going to try it here on the concrete floor. See if we can get a better result. try it again. That is pretty amazing, and it was a heck of a lot easier. That was the easiest I've ever removed a U-joint from anything. So, can't remember who gave me the tip about the big socket and the old beat-up socket, but man, great tip. Thank you. So here we go, the new U-joints. These were Moog. I got them in advance. I think they were about 10 bucks a piece, but those are the clips we took out. You get 4 of them per U-joint. You're only going to need 2 of them with the back U one, or back U-joint. But so now we're going to take off the caps very carefully. Well, you saw me playing around there with some other ideas of how to get these on. I tried going in reverse of how I got them off, and was not the worst idea. One of the other things I'm trying here, which is another first for me, is using my bench vise to press the new caps in. I've never tried this before. Another suggestion. Decided to give it a shot, and I'm giving it a shot, and lo and behold, it's not perfect, and my vise isn't big enough to get a another socket in there. Could use this to push them all the way down, but it's pretty dang close. I mean, I got it flush, and now so I should be able to just take the socket here and pound it down the rest of the way. It's being a little more difficult. We'll resort to a little gentle persuasion on this one. You know, that's what I love about the Heap of Jeep family, is you guys give me some really good advice, and you made them getting out so much easier, you made them putting in so much easier. This is the easiest U-joint job I've ever done. Let's fill them full of grease and put them back in. Okay, remember where I scored it here and scored it there, and hopefully it lines up, but it's a little off, so gonna have to put the transfer case in neutral. Now with that in neutral, let's see, we can spin it, and then we'll get it lined back up. Remember, I bought new straps. All right, everything's buttoned all back up. Let's take it out for a quick spin. First test pass, there's no clunk going into drive there. Well, I'm pretty happy. Got rid of one of the vibrations I was feeling as well. So no clunk, no vibrations. Calling that good. Again, thank you to everybody that gave me suggestions on how to get the old ones out and put the new ones in. You really made it a lot easier. So hopefully this video will help out everybody else. It's just sort of teaching themselves how to take care of their vehicles, because it did make it 100 times easier than the way I was doing it before. So thank you again. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We got more videos coming up.